that rideth every man and woman that cometh into this continent, into this world of America today.
You are looking live at the WBC Arena. My name is Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray Leonard.
This bout is...
What a pleasure to be in this unique... What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. He just misses with that jab. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Really good buzz in the air tonight. This crowd waiting for something special.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. He fails to score with that left hook. Neither man really defending themselves. He takes that jab. One moment. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. This fight is closer than 2 pages in a book, Johnny. Who's going to be the first one to get rocked? Through the hook, didn't land. He caught him with a left hook. Insane action. Misses with that jab. Oh, and he caught him with a stiff jab. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. So much for boxing. This is a fight. misses with that jab. And missed with that jab. And misses with that jab. How much a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Who's winning this fight right now? I have no idea.
That was super tight. I dread being a judge.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? He got out of the way of that right hook. Oh, and he caught him with an uppercut. One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. Just get to relax.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. That big hook doesn't land. His jab just got blocked. Seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. I don't know which fighter is winning this bout.
So important. The referee's got to do his fight right. He's got to judge this right. He's got to do his job right.
Who will be buzzed first? Failing to score with that right hook. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. He blocks the hook. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He just missed with that left jab. Got his gloves up to block the left jab. step back for just a moment. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. This fight could not be any closer, could it, Johnny?
It's too hard to split. Do you listen to your head or your heart?
Come on, look at him now. Fine. It's so important now. First minute of this next round. Get on hopefully.
Who's going to be the first one to get bumped? Oh, Leonard just got rocked. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Combination to this safe. Left shot lands. This jab doesn't quite connect. Nope, that jab not going to score. The scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, that seemed to be like a feel-out round. What do you think, Johnny?
I know those rounds. And you know what? We'll get excited. We want it straight away. But these fighters know what plan they've got to work to.
There's the bell to start round 6. With a stiff jab. Where was the defense? Why weren't they covering up? Why weren't they more cautious? A lot of heart being shown here, but he needs more than that to survive the round. How did they survive that? Left jab. How did he absorb that hook? Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Jab to the body, trying to wear him down. Tried to score with a jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Not much to write home about in that round, huh, Johnny?
Come on, give him a break.
There we go, it's round 7. You both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Misses. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
How would you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Good left hand. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. This one could go either way. Every round is so important.
That was super tight. I dread being a judge.
Who's going to be the first one to get rocked? Left-handed jab doesn't quite score. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. You both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you'll get knocked out. Fighter's not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. This fight could not be any closer, could it, Johnny?
So important. The referee's going to do his fight right. He's going to judge this right. He's going to do his job right.
Who will be buzzed first? with the left. Can't score with that jab. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, thinking, you just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faggot or pickpocket them.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Fantastic punch. Oh, and they just got their bell rung. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
When you've got a fast fighter, they will cut you to ribbons, and they know it's...
So time to go celebrate after another knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. Now, you say it. Night-night.
It's just a night dragging on me. These bars they will be. It's just a night dragging on me. These bars they will be.
I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them. With a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, I can't stand these rap boys, feel to eliminate all. I'm trying to raise this stack, boy, so tall that it might fall. Top striker, man, I lick off the goal, so anything I set, I achieve and more. Soon bring the man them on some kind of tour. Enough liquor bottles in my rider report. I don't know why they would step to the team, and I'll send man airborne like fly beat. Come like this as some sci-fi scene when I lace this magic on these type of beats. I don't want to hear no talk from a dweeb. You don't respect me if you don't pay my fees. If you don't respect me, then please better back out the way of this heat. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them. With the squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them. With the squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo. Step to the place on my J's are with all nine and I'm on a mad one. I don't want no attention from that gal if she ain't a bad one. Man try tell me the 3-5 come too stinky as Cali that packs from. And if I go broke, N95's a nightglove slapped on. Soon put Chef on the map, son. Don't pop with too many brothers, they cap enough. Dog, I don't care about the past, that bad in the present and you can get wrapped up. I don't deal with pests, man got no fertilizer for them. Go on then run up your mouth yet again. Joe get sent all the way up like Rem. Nah, that ain't the flex, so I got J's on my feet, they're retro. They can act like they got bars. I got bars in my name like Esco, and I'll slap them off like Crespo. Go dish out the news like Metro, and it's punks know that I don't tech joke. In person, they reject smoke. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them. With the squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them. With the squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn.
For I am the truth. I am the light that lighteth every man and woman that cometh into this continent, into this world of America today.
There's nothing quite like a fight at the Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Sugar Ray Leonard. He, of course, Sugar Ray.
This bout is
An open-air outdoor stadium. So here we go. Could be a good one. Wait a minute. A left hand lands. Both men step back for just a moment. Both of these athletes' gas tanks are going to be tested. Endurance will be the key on an afternoon like this one.
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. One to cool you down, one to ice you back, one to give you instructions in your head, and one to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He missed with that jab. Nice shot with the left. Nice punch. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Who's winning this fight right now? I have no idea. Who's going to be the first one to get clipped? And he misses with that jab. He misses with that jab. Do you believe what we are seeing? He just misses with that jab. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He misses with that jab. Hit him with a left jab. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? And he just missed with that left jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. I don't know which fighter is winning this bout.
So important, the ref.
Who's going to be the first one to get rocked? That's a scoring left hand. Swing and a miss with the jab. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a foot. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Jab misses. Missed with that jab. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Midway through the fight, if you are...
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. This fight is closer than 2 pages in a book, Johnny.
That was...
Who's going to be the first one to get caught? Nice exchange here from both men. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. And that jab just missed with the left hand. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Neither man really defending themselves. Jab does not score. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. This fight could not be any closer, could it, Johnny?
So important. The referee's...
Which fighter's going to get clipped first? When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Todd, we know one of these fights can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
He blocks that jab. Oh, and he caught him with a stiff jab. Oh, Leonard just got rocked. How did they survive that? Nice exchanges from both men in this round. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
Punch lands. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you're gonna get knocked out. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. These two fighters promised us great action. They didn't give it to us in that round. Here we go in the 6th round. That jab doesn't score. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
But you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Both men step back for just a moment. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Can't score with that jab. The jab doesn't quite connect. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Who's winning this fight right now? I have no idea.
It's too hard to split. Do you listen to...
Who will be buzzed first? That jab misses. Tried to score with a jab. Good left hand. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
These two are the perfect dance partners. Didn't land that jab. Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. I don't know which fighter is winning this bout. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Unlucky to miss with that jab. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
You've got to be courageous when you're getting in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe? They both want the knockout. Got out of the way of that right hook. That jab doesn't find a home. One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
Now this is about desire. This is about...
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. This one could go either way. Every round is so important.
That was super tight.
He will be buzzed first. Oh, and they just got their bell rung. It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Got him with a left jab. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. I don't know which fighter is winning this bout. Which fighter's going to get clipped first? Neither man really defending themselves. Can't land that jab. Is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Couldn't land that jab. Oh, and there he caught him with a stiff jab. He knows that right hand's coming and still can't do anything about it. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. This fight could not be any closer. Who's going to be the first one to get buzzed? So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Can't find a home for that jab. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Left scores. Trying to answer back. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. This fight is closer than 2 pages in a book, Johnny. Who's going to be the first one to get rocked? His jab just got blocked. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get.
Sugar Ray's in trouble. Trying to cover up, play some defense, but he's buzzed. I don't know if he's going to survive. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down. He didn't take that jab well at all. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Nice slip to avoid the jab. One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
What can they change? They can change their attitude.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. One-sided decision there, a unanimous one.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, big, hard lesson. I totally agree.
I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, I can't stand these rap boys, feel to eliminate all. I'm trying to raise this stack boy so tall that it might fall. Top striker, man, I lick off the goal, so anything I set, I achieve and more. Soon bring the man them on some kind of tour. Enough liquor bottles in my rider report. I don't know why they would step to the team, I know send man airborne like fly beat. Come like this as some sci-fi scene when I lace this magic on these type of beats.